What's up, Riveter Nation? It's Hail the Riveter coming at you live. Well, not live, actually. It's a great Saturday morning. So I have a dilemma, you see. I went shopping for my significant other, and I didn't bring a backpack. So I would do something that might be a little, crazy. In this parking lot, of course, where everyone's watching. But I have to transport a t-shirt that I got them and a football for me, of course, because fall is fall/winter is like the perfect time to play catch, and I don't have a football, like a medium-sized football that I can play. I hear a motorcycle. The call of my people. There they are. Anyways, I didn't, bring a backpack because this was a kind of a spur of the moment kind of thing. It was just real quick. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have to I think I'm going to stuff these things down my shirt. Because it's the only way I can get this crap home. I love it. I'm not going to litter. I'm going to stick this in my pocket. And so, I'm going to take you guys on a real quick trip. Taking my stuff. See? Aquatics. It's for the pool, so it'll handle like rough weather and stuff. And I'm not sticking this stuff in my jacket. I'm sticking it like in my shirt with my shirt tucked in. I'm just this guy's like, what the heck are you doing? Okay. I love it. The life of a rider. Oh crap, I gotta get my key out first. Take the key out, unlock the forks, and then turn the bike on. So yeah, guys, I stuck a, you can see my jacket's super huge, man. Got lopsided boobs today. Oh my gosh. Oh, I can do this. I'm gonna take a t-shirt to my SO, because they're at home working on their schooling. And I'm just out playing around on my bike, so I gotta be nice, share the love. And let me get my gloves set correct. Looking all willy-nilly. I'm gonna take you guys on a real quick trip home and talk about just stupid random stuff. Hopefully this shirt and football doesn't fall out. Of course we need gas. We've been having so much fun today. We need to get the gas. Alright, hopefully we make it home in 3 pieces. Me, the shirt, and the football. Oh my gosh. This is not a good idea. Who thought of this again? Me and my stupid self. With the motorcycle, you can skip the speed bumps. Just like that. I just want to do like a real quick video called Who is HTR? HTR is an acronym for Hail the Riveter. Just want to let you guys know a little bit of who I am when I'm not making ridiculous trips around town with a shirt and a football stuffed down my t-shirt under my riding jacket. I'm actually a pretty decent person. I like to think, of course, but who doesn't like to think of themselves as a decent person? About myself, I really want to shout out to Hallows Gate because I let him know about an issue that I was having on YouTube. The lights were yellow, but I gotta take it. Issue that I was having on YouTube. I was hitting a point in my channel where I was hitting growth, and I was getting at least 5 new subscribers every 3 days. I then did a video on the Second Amendment, my right to carry, hashtag Milan LeBay, and ever since then, my growth has completely stopped. Is it a conspiracy? Is it not? I will let you be the judge. I will not tell you what to think. So I kind of let Hallows Gate in on this. He's a viewer and a subscriber, and he's like, hey, don't worry. I have a feeling your channel's going to blow up here pretty soon. And then he's been sending a lot of his friends my way. So thank you to Hallows Gate. Thank you, friends, for joining. I do hope to make decent content, great content for you guys to enjoy. So it's not just a you know, a shoddy subscribe. So who am I? I'm basically a girl who decided one day that I wanted to learn how to ride a motorcycle. You know, I work a 9 to 5 or 8 to 6, whatever you want to call it, in the medical field. And, you know, I guess I was just too bored. Growing up, I was a kid who was, you know, a little too smart for their own good, always getting in trouble. Oh, when I was a little kid, I wasn't, because I was very studious and apt at school. I made really good grades, but I had a really great family. If you guys don't know that, you can watch my Freedom Friday Family Values video. I explain my background, my family. I was fortunate enough to have a loving mother and father, and to this day, they're still married. They're not divorced or anything like that, and they continue to raise us with great parenting. So I'm gonna have to stop on this one. So anyways, I decided one day that I wanted to learn how to ride a motorcycle, and I, you know, did the millennial thing. I got on YouTube, watched hours and hours and hours and hours of content, of videos, trying to see if I could potentially learn. And I was like, man, like, I got to a point of that where that wasn't fulfilling me. So I was like, you know, I need to get on an actual bike. That was earlier of 2020, and Harley Davidson was just happening to do their deal with their Harley Davidson Riding Academy, where you were paying like $100 less than what you would normally pay. So I was like, at the very least, I get to sit down, ride a motorcycle, and be happy with it. You know, if it doesn't fit, it doesn't fit. But at the very most, I save some money, and I get a great, you know, foundation of learning to ride a motorcycle. So I went to the Harley Davidson Riding Academy and absolutely fell in love with motorcycles. Absolutely fell in love. And then I decided, you know, after I went to the academy, to purchase a motorcycle of my own, and the rest has been history, you know. But like I said, growing up, I was a very studious person. I like to read. I read so much because I didn't have a TV in our household. My parents decided that they didn't want that. I'm sorry that my thing is, you know, flapping against the wind and bothering you guys. My parents decided they didn't want us to have TVs growing up, and for that, I decided to read, and that was a way of punishing me. Was my parents would have to take my books away, because that was the only thing that would get to me. So on the very most part, you know, of course I'm a rebel through and through, because I'm a girl. I like to ride a motorcycle. I like to carry a gun legally. And I just basically like to keep up with the guys, and, you know, just be one of the guys and talk to the guys. I honestly I'm not really so stoked about, you know, things that a normal girl would be happy about, dresses, makeup, things like that. Like, yeah, that has its time and its place, you know, when you want to look nice, get dressed up, be feminine and all that. But for the most part, man, I just want to put some jeans on, put some tennis shoes on, a t-shirt, you know, just straight up chill and be a chill person, you know, a good human being. And so that's pretty much me in the shell of it. But I decided that whenever I was making my YouTube videos, that when I started not making YouTube, but I decided that whenever I started to ride, I wanted to get a camera, so then I'd be able to watch my mistakes that I was making on the ride and be able to correct them. And so in doing so, I started to see that the footage was pretty great. It might be able to help somebody who's also learning or trying to learn how to ride, because I was making a lot of stupid mistakes, and I'll look back and be like, oh, you're not supposed to do that. I'm so sorry about this this helmet thing, man. I'm only doing this because there's no one behind me. So yeah, I decided, you know, if my stupidity can help somebody in their moto journey, then I would be very happy with that. You know, on a regular day, what you're gonna find me doing is probably, you know, either watching some stupid stuff on Hulu or whatever. And I like, I like more criminal justice stuff. Growing up, that's what I actually wanted to go into the field for, criminal justice. I got accepted into a high school that specialized in criminal justice. You would graduate, you know. I wanted to do the forensic side of things, you know, crime scene investigation. I was very I'm very good at reading. Anybody can read, as long as you're not illiterate, you can read. But math and chemistry and science and stuff like that is not my forte, so I don't know what I was thinking. But you know, things change in life, and I ended up having an opportunity to work in the eye industry. And what I mean by the eye industry is glasses and contacts. No, I'm just kidding. It started off that way. My family would go annually to a Bible-based conference in El Paso, and you know, we were in Houston, so we would go annually, and honestly, I didn't like going. So, you know why? Because I had to dress up every single day of the week, and I don't like dressing up. I don't want to wear a dress, you know? So, one year, a college opportunity presented itself. It was like a free program to go ahead and how to learn how to dispense glasses. So those are the people, if you guys are out there, you wear glasses, those are the people who, you know, tell you, you order your glasses from. Whenever they come in, they stick them on your face, they sit in front of you, they look real hard at your eyes, looking back and forth, looking at your ears, your nose, and they're trying to see if your glasses fit. It's called an optician. And so for a while, that's what I was going to school for, to be an optician. And I fell in love with it. I fell in love with learning. I'm a nerd. I'm a huge nerd. I fell in love with learning. I was like, oh, great. Like, I could do this as an everyday thing, you know. I was, you know, barely, I think 16 or 17 when I got into that program that was going to afford me the chance to not go to El Paso for that Bible conference. And my sisters joined in with me, and we all went. And from then on, I fell in love with ophthalmology. They had another program, you know, you had to pay for it, of course, that taught you how to be what we call an ophthalmic technician. And what you basically do is, so there's 3 levels of O's. I'm not talking about that kind of O. There's 3 levels of O's. So there is an optician, which is the glasses. There is an optometrist, which is the doctor who actually gets the measurement for your glasses. And your contacts. That's called an optometrist. And then there's an ophthalmologist. An ophthalmologist is basically a medical doctor who specializes in eyes. So they went to medical school, and then they decided that they wanted to specialize in eyes. Let's get some gas, and then I'll finish the rest of this story. I was supposed to make a quick trip home, but I have to get gas because, you know, I ride a Sportster. What else is new? Alright guys, so I showed you the difference between the O's. The optician, the optometrist, the ophthalmologist. Let's get into the street. So basically, me as an ophthalmic technician, what I do is I assist the ophthalmologist. So the guy who is a medical doctor but decided to specialize in eyes. That's who I assist. So I get to see some pretty cool things. I love the field that I work in. You know, it affords me a chance to be in the medical field, to, you know, be one-on-one with the general public, which could be a good thing or a bad thing. And then, you know, I honestly, it could be a good thing if you genuinely care about people and you want them to get better and to do well. My job, the basis of my job is I want to help people see. You know, I think for us, we take for granted our vision sometimes. And a lot of people who have their vision, like, I'm going to get into this real quick. There's a lot of people that I would see in my old practice, because right now I'm in a different practice. I just work on the surgical side of stuff. Goodness. In my old practice, there's a lot of people, middle-aged people, and I would get them and, hey, how you doing today? You know, I'm just so sick and tired. I can't see anything. And I check their vision. They're like 20/25. For those of you guys who don't know that, it's like one line above the 20/20 line, which is the bottom of the chart, basically. And then I would get patients who had, you know, because I worked in, especially glaucoma, I would get patients who literally would be like 2400, so the big E, or worse, hand motion or light perception in one eye, and the other eye was maybe, you know, 20/50, which is the middle of the chart, the higher middle of the chart, and or the upper part of the chart. And I'd be like, hey, how you doing, so and so? And you know, they have this disease that is, there's no cure to it. There's only treatment but no cure. And oh, I'm doing great, my vision is doing so much better today. They just have such an upbeat attitude. And I think that kind of shines a light on how fickle we can be as human beings, and just to show, like, it's all about mindset when it comes to living your life. You can be one of those people who just completely takes for granted what they actually have and the blessings that they have. Honestly, your sight is a huge blessing, and anybody who doesn't treat it as such, you don't deserve it. You really don't deserve it, you know, because there's many people out there that I see on a daily basis who don't have their sight due to many different things, and they're so appreciative of the little sliver that they may have or whatever else, and they have such a different attitude about life. So anyways, that's just a little bit of me. So I worked in ophthalmology, going on about, let's see. about 8 years now, 8 or 9 years. I started when I was very young, and I love it. So I guess I was, looking for a change. Like I said, I worked for the glaucoma specialist for about 5 years, and I was young to be a head technician for him, but I enjoyed every bit of it. I enjoyed the hustle, the bustle, and just getting home and knowing that I grinded it out at that day at work, and that I helped people see. Now we're in a different kind of, branch of ophthalmology, more for cataract surgery and things like that, and it can be mundane and, just very stereotypical, but I'm still helping people see, I guess. So, of course, I'm not the doctor actually working and helping, but I'm part of the process, and I take that very seriously, and I love people. Some of them, they, have it in their mind that they're just going to be cranky old people, and you just got to, kill them with kindness. That's all I can say. So I decided I wanted to learn how to ride a motorcycle, and if somebody wanted to learn something from me potentially, then of course I'm going to share all my misguided things, to help somebody out, because I know that I'm one of those people who I have to learn things the hard way. There's other people who maybe aren't as knuckleheaded as me, and they can take advice from somebody else and maybe learn something here or there, one or two things, but I just figure if my journey can help anybody, then I would be very happy with it. At the end of the day. So that's the birth of the HTR, Halo the Riveter channel. Let me put this in neutral so I can say hi to this guy. Got that biker wave. So yeah, I'm not trying to make myself sound like this super humble person. I've done stupid things in my life. Everybody has. I'm not perfect. I'm just forgiven. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not going to say that. I'm not perfect, but, I do recognize that it is all about mindset, and every day I try to, not every day, but, for the majority of my life, I try to wake up and be like, how can I make someone else's day better, or make this world a better place for, people who are maybe be less fortunate. And honestly, all that takes is a smile for somebody, If you look around this world, everyone's, engulfed in their selves, their phones, and if you just take the time to look at somebody, smile at them, ask them how they're doing, give them a compliment, even if you don't mean it, fake it till you make it, make somebody else's day better. That'll in turn maybe ignite a spark in them to make somebody else's life better, and then that'll hopefully turn around to you and benefit you in your life. It's never too late to start a good thing, and that's how I see this motorcycle journey. It's never too late to start a good thing. I'm so happy that I'm able to, that I'm blessed to be able to purchase a motorcycle and own one. I'm happy that my significant other has kind of taken this journey along with me, and is getting into it themselves. Only the future knows what it holds in store for us. Only time will tell. Just a little bit about me. I promise I'm going to get these football and t-shirt home. I guess I'm not going to do it in this video, but I'm going to do it. All right, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's a little dip and delve into my life. I think that with YouTubers, it's hard to get personal because you don't know who you're being personal with. So I'll just give you, the gist of it. But I hope my personality comes through my videos. I just really, at the end of the day, I have a passion for, making people smile, making people laugh. And, I think the more pleasantness that there is on this planet, the better it is for everybody. And don't get me wrong, I can be a huge sarcastic asshole. I can, and the majority of the time I am. But I think that's what makes life fun. If you can't find humor in everything, especially yourself, then you're just going to be sour grapes, and nobody likes sour grapes. Well, some people do. But I hope you guys like this video. If you liked it, give me the thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please feel free to hit that subscribe button. Other YouTubers will tell you what the bell icon does. It basically just alerts you when new content and activity has been done on this channel, just so you can keep up with me like you actually care. I hope you guys have a great day, and hopefully I'll see you on the next one.